Welcome back to EA Sports. Put your dubs up, everybody. She's Cheryl, I'm James, and we've got a Western Hockey League matchup on the ice tonight. Opening face-off just moments away. The Spirit have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Fires it, and not much on that one. Takes the feed. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Petan stick handling in his own zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Takes a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Charlotte's got a hold of it against the wall. Blocked in traffic. Kansas City's regained possession of the puck. Quick pass to Morella. Stops that one.
Dogs dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Charlotte's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Hammers the shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. They are really fussing here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Takes the feed at the back end. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Mayo's been lagging in terms of his offensive production. He's on a pointless streak right now. You can certainly sense the frustration in his game. Even his body language is a little bit off. He certainly needs to get one just to get his game back.
The Cougars have it now. Moving into the attacking zone. Takes the puck at the point. Takes the wrist shot. Big save. Kovacs works the puck in his own zone. Charlotte's got a hold of the puck now. Great pressure forcing the turnover. Marody scores!
The goaltender isn't going to like this. Anytime you lose the puck down low and you turn it over, you don't allow your goaltender or your coverage to get to position. This is a tough one. He's unable to get set and he gets beat down low.
Good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Takes the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Dent. Smith lugging the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Taken by LeBate. Here's a short pass to Gambardella. And they'll dump it in. Charlotte's gained possession along the boards. The Cougars move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Man, I would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible.
Charlotte's ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game, your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting the equalizer because of it.
Moves it to the line, and it banks off a stick in traffic. Moves it on over to Riat. Handle handles the puck. The Spirit have taken possession in their own end. They go on the attack through center. Shot! Oh, and he can't bury that one!
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Charlotte's looking to break out. Puts it on net. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
York's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Petan's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. Big time stop there. Shillington's got the puck in his own zone. Angles it over to Leeson. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Takes the feed. Charlotte's got possession here in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Morella. Kansas City's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick feed to Laterra. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Puck scooped up by Carlson. Tries to feed it over to Petan. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Puck picked up by Morella. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Here's a shot. That's off a stick.
Lots of determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance. Really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Kansas City's got possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick shot! Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the late going of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And now he tries to get it across to Perlini. Some solid defensive work in the road end with the poke check. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Jacobs plays it now. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. LeBate's got it along the boards. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Lebanon's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Now, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Guys, this penalty kill is ranked top 10 in the league. And sometimes you think about the other team having momentum on their power play, right? Well, this team can suck the momentum right out of that with how good this PK is. Let's see what happens here.
Moves the puck across to Belzile. And they manage to clear it. Kansas City's got the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Luff. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And a great save.
Doc's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Slides the puck ahead to Luff. Trying to get back on the attack now. York's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it. Oh, boy, looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
Got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike. Now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Final minute approaching covered up, forcing a stoppage in play. Kansas City's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Shot! Denies him with the save! The Cougars will play it in their own end. Now he slides it up to Riat. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Kovacs is off to the box for holding.
Late in the period, in a close game, a tough penalty to take, James. But if they can just kill it off and get to the intermission, they can reset to start the next period.
The Cougars will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Second period set to get underway. Kansas City's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Way too much congestion blocks that. Here they come on the attack. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Scores! And we are tied after that power play mark.
Well, it's perfectly executed, and the coach has their most skilled offensive players out there for that very reason. They tied the game. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Charlotte's been right there with them all night long, and look at this, we've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James. To be able to get the equalizer, you can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Pass to Laterra. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped it with the paddle! Wow!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Cougars looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Leeson. Here's a feed in front! And that's blocked in front! And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Kansas City's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Just wide! Kansas City's got the puck along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Perlini's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Takes it to the net. Big time glove save by Dance. inside the offensive zone. Abols carries the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Looks to get the puck over to Rudy. And now he passes it to Kovacs. Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it. Oh, quick save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Quick pass to Rudy. Oh, some strong physicality in the play. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. Charlotte's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Spirit have taken control of the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Wide of the net.
There'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. But, man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
Makes a save. Puck grab by Bjork. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Unloads one. Gets it out of a one-timer.
John's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Charlotte's won the face-off deep in their own end. Dank's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Charlotte's got it in the defensive zone. Steps inside the line. And turns it aside with ease. Here's a short pass to Chris Grolo. Here's a pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Coming to the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Riat's got it in the defensive end. Kansas City's got the puck now. Here they come. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. Well past the midway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Charlotte's got him from behind the net. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Spirit have to kill off this penalty. Cross-checking is the call.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Rooney's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Charlotte's won the defensive zone draw. Moves it to Petan. Puck moved over to Froden. To his teammate. Rips it. Stones him on the one-timer. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And they take care of business on the play. Slides it up to McGinn. Great reach with the poke check. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. It's a straight-up race to the puck. Quick feed to Riat. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Kansas City's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Charlotte's got the puck. Puck sent over to Riat. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Fires it on net. Comes up with a stop. And they send it down the ice.
LeBate's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Takes a shot. Blocker save. Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one as both teams are back to even strength. Shuts him down.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Charlotte's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck in deep. Kansas City's got it behind the net. Passes over to Peters. Gabartella's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Glove save.
Dogs has been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Charlotte's going to start with the puck in their own end. Kansas City's got a hold of it along the wall. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Bates won the draw there on the attack. And we got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. McGinn's got it along the wing. Feeds it over. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Charlotte's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Look out. And a stick break setup. And there's the save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. A chance on goal. Gets the piece of it and will play on. Makes another stop.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Big time stop there. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. This is good. And we've got a penalty coming up on the defensive side as the whistle blows things dead.
I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that should do it. 20 more minutes in the books. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Charlotte's short-handed unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Kansas City's got a hold of it against the wall. Leeson's carrying it ahead. Here's a chance. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net. Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Kero's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Laterra's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And he takes the feed. Denies him on a slapper. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Gives them nothing in front. And a great save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Spirit have it on the attack. Here's a shot. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Laterra. Shuts him down. Takes them to hang on for a whistle.
Player right now. I mean, the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They've got to look to attack downhill. They've got to get that puck to the net in a hurry.
Kansas City's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And now it's to Bjork.
Capobianco is up and ready to get back on the ice.
Takes a shot. The Cougars get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
I really like what this PK unit has done. And James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Charlotte's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Pad save with ease. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Rooney's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Oh, it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Carlson. And he gives it over to Abols. Charlotte's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at the point. And that's off target as it hits a body. Setting up behind his own net now. Tries to get it over to Kovacs. Shot! Puts up with the pad save. Abols has it in the defensive end. Gets it over to Belzile. Charlotte's got it along the wall. Kansas City's got a hold of the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Fantastic save. And he takes the dish. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Mayo's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Chris Cuomo. Big time stop there. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available. tight. Everyone wants to contribute and get on the score sheet here, but when it's your leader, it just sends a real nice message to your entire group. I mean, just look at the bench right now. Everyone's up. There's some energy right now. I expect these next few shifts to really sway the momentum in this game.
Riat's got it into offensive territory. Slides the puck to Laterra. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Charlotte's gained possession along the boards. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Receives the pass. Kansas City's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! The captain delivers!
The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can. But guess what? There's a few inches available up high, and the shooter converts.
The better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Laterra's won the draw at center. Thunderous hit on the play.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Kansas City's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Laterra's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Charlotte's won the face-off. And that goes off a body. The Cougars play it along the boards. He grabs the puck here at the point. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Kansas City's in now. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Charlotte's got the puck behind the net. Into the offensive zone. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Delayed penalty looming. Feeds it to Bjork. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Becker's going off for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
The specialty teams have been a difference in this one. The power play getting to work yet again, already having scored a goal. Just feels like they're feeling it tonight. They're finding one another. They're opening the holes on the ice, and they're cashing in.
Shillington's moving the puck through his own zone. Morella's gained the line and on the attack. Long jam in front, that's broken up. And a great save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Laterra's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Kansas City's got possession of the puck. With some open space at center. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Put it on the post.
Morella's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
Rooney's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Cougars win the draw. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. The Spirit have possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Rooney. Dumps it in. Kansas City's grabbed a hold of the puck. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
Shuts him down. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. The Spirit have taken possession along the wall. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Kero's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Rooney's won it in their own end. Kansas City's got a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Quick shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Dance. Here's a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Turn that one aside.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Slides it across to Kero. From off the wall and onto his stick. Kansas City's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And a airmail back shot.
Well, you can see that he was trying to find the room under the bar, James, but unfortunately, it sailed right over.
Handles the pass. And now he moves it to Morella. Shot! Oh, he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Quick pass across to McGinn. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot! Stopped with ease.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late going to the frame. 4-2 is the score. Kansas City's won the draw. And now it's grabbed by Niemelainen. Right up the gut into the offensive end.
That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Kansas City's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Fires it. Dished on over to Morella. Gaining momentum up along the side. Fires it on net. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Quick carries the puck up along the wing. Centering pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. And he had an answer with that save. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done. Takes a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight.
Cheryl, tonight was about as dominant a performance I've seen from the team all season.
Yeah, they held the puck and they had possession time, and what they did with that was really effective. They hold it in small spaces, draw the coverage to them, open up a lane, and it was off to the races.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.